Bengaluru West Division Police and the CCB have intensified search operations in Padaranapura. One of the main accused in the Padaranapura violence case, Irfan, is on the run. The police officials are now interrogating Irfan's brother. The accused Irfan has switched off his phone after the incident. One of the main perpetrators in Padaranapura violence case, where several health workers, the BBMP officials and police officials were attacked. The police officials have already arrested hundreds of goons, but now one of the main accused in the case is said to be absconding. The West Division Police as well as the CCB have intensified the search operations. He is absconding. His mobile phone is also switched off. The man has been identified as Irfan, again a resident of Padaranapura, and his brother Irshad has been questioned by the police officials. This is the man on your screens, the accused. The police officials are now on the lookout for this man. These goons had assaulted police officials, vandalized government property. The incident took place late on Sunday. The mob pelted stones at the BBMP and ASHA workers while they were on duty and had gone there to bring 58 people who were suspected of being COVID-19 positive to be put in quarantine. So these residents not just resisted but also attacked these officials. These are the visuals of the attack on the right side of your screens. It was a pre-planned attack that took place, and the police officials believe that this man on the screens was one of the main accused in the case, one of the perpetrators. My colleague Prajwal Prasad joins us over the phone line with more details on this. Well, Prajwal, now the search operation has been intensified, but this man is said to be absconding. Do the police officials know the exact role that this man is said to have played in the violence?
According to the FIR that has been filed here, Pratibha, there has been multiple FIRs, under multiple sections that he's been booked under. He's been booked under IPC 506, 147, 143, 148, 149, 271, 269, 353 and 324 for Prevention of Destruction and Loss of Property Act of 1981. So these are the multiple sections that this person who is Irfan, who has been booked, he has been booked under. He's also known as Hauli Babu in the area, and he is accused number 2. And from what we understand, it is being stated that he was the one who organized all these youths over there to actually attack the police as well as bring down the checkpost too. So he's been blamed mainly for using force as well as using communication and also trying to obstruct government officials while they were going ahead and discharging their duties. But it is also now being stated that it was Wajid who is in fact the accused number 1, who was the mastermind in this entire case also. And it has been learnt that Irfan, who is the accused number 2 in all these cases which has been booked under him, also clearly shows the light that he was also trying to defend all these secondary contacts, or else these members who were supposed to be taken into quarantine. They were basically using Irfan as a shield, and they did not go and stay at home, and therefore they were the ones who had called in Irfan. But according to many sources, it is now being stated that Irfan was somehow influenced by Wajid, who is the accused number 1 and who is this mastermind over here too. And therefore, all said and done now, many cases have been booked under him under various sections as well. As of now, the police have also taken his brother Irshad Ahmad, who is accused number 4 in this entire case, into custody, and they've also booked additional cases against him under the Disaster Management Act of 2005 under Section 51, 52 and 54. Section 51 entails the authorities to take action against a person if he is obstructing a government officer from carrying out his duty, and Section 52 is mainly for spreading fake news and trying to instigate any sort of communal violence. And Section 54 is Section 54 clearly goes ahead and shows that it was basically pre-planned, and they were also trying to go ahead and form a group as well. So these are the multiple sections under which both Irfan as well as Irshad has been booked under here, Pratibha. And apart from that, it is now also being learned that there was a link between between this Dawn, this Lady Dawn, as well as Lady Dawn Firoza, as well as Irfan as well. But it is still not clear as to where Irfan has gone to, because there are several other intricate details being stated that he might have also gone off to Chikbalapur as well. But as there is a complete lockdown, how he might have gone there is still not known. But some of the sources are saying this, and apart from this, a joint operation is also being conducted by the CCB as well as the police.
Okay, all right. So these are the details that are available at this point. The police officials are now looking for this man, and he is said to be involved in the violence that took place. He is said to have instigated the fight as well.